All right, so this video is teaching you how to make a choose your own adventure. It's really teaching you how to hyperlink slides in a PowerPoint. But for certain tasks, you can make your own choose your own adventure story by doing this. First thing you want to do is give yourself lots of options. So I'm going to click new slide, new slide, new slide, new slide, new slide, new slide, and I have about 10, 11 slides here. Then you will put a title to your story, blah, blah, blah. You're going to put an author by Mrs. Parodi. Come over here. In my opinion, I don't need this. So I click on the outside edge of the box and then hit the delete key on my keyboard. I don't like it. Then I can click on this box, click and drag it up like that. So then you're going to write your story. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess who loved to go on adventures. One morning, the princess saw her dog escape out a side door of the castle. She had a decision to make. Now here's where you're going to hyperlink two slides. We're going to make this slide be the go out the door slide. So let's actually write that part right now. The princess went out the door. And before you even hyperlink it, I haven't taught it to you yet. Hyperlink means to link this slide to this slide, basically. Same as a web page link, it takes you somewhere. You're going to make a link where if they click it, it's going to take them to this slide. So the princess went out the door. She chased after her little doggie. The doggie went into the forest. Let's call it the dark and gloomy forest. The princess followed after. She called out her dog's name, beginning to cry as she realized she was unable to catch the dog. All of a sudden, a storm. She heard a large clap of lightning in the sky. What should she do? ? So this is the slide saying that she followed the dog outside. Next, we're going to make a slide saying that she decided not to chase the dog and she sent one of her servants after the dog. That particular morning, the princess was very tired. She sent her servant out to chase after the dog. Instead of chasing her dog, the princess went downstairs to greet the villagers visiting the castle. On the first floor of the castle, she spotted a girl examining the paintings on the wall. This girl had curly hair and a kind smile. Now I'm going to put a choice here. Does she go up to talk to her? Or does she go do something else? So now let me teach you how to link the slides. This is the first slide. She had to make a decision about whether she went outside or whether she did not go outside. We're going to go to the top and click Insert. Then we're going to click Word Art, and we get to choose what kind of word art we want. So I'm going to choose dark letters like that. Okay? Click and drag it down to the bottom, and we're going to say one of the choices is chase a dog. Okay? Now click on the outside corner or the outside box, and you're going to right click on it, and we're going to hit copy. Then over here, we're going to right click and click this clipboard for paste. Now we have two, copied and pasted it. We want to change the second one though. Her second choice was stay where she is. Okay. Now we're going to link the chase the dog to slide number 3, which is she chased her dog. So we come down here, we highlight it, then we right click it. And see this choice right here, hyperlink. We want to click on hyperlink. It's not showing up on the video, and that's okay. If you're following along, it should be showing up. So I'm going to do that one more time. Highlight the words, right click the words, and then choose the word hyperlink. Now I've got a choice up on my screen. We're going to hyperlink to a place in the document. So click that, place in a document. And remember, we're hyperlinking to number 3. That's the one that talks about running at the door and chasing after the doggy. Click OK. Good. Now let's do the same steps over again, but we're hyperlinking to number 4 because she stayed inside on number 4. Highlight the text, right-click the text, then choose the word hyperlink off the list. Now we're hyperlinking to slide number 4. That's the one where she stays inside. So you click OK. All right, so let's test out to see if it worked. In fact, let's make, undo. Let's make a begin reading button. So click insert and then click on word art and choose which one you want. Then at the bottom, I'm going to get rid of this and write begin reading. Now I'll hyperlink it. Highlight it, right click it, choose hyperlink. We're going to hyperlink to slide number 2. Good. So slideshow, at the top, click slideshow and from beginning. So now we've got the slideshow. Now let's click on begin reading. It says, once upon a time, she did this. Is she going to chase the dog or stay where she is? Let's click stay where she is. And now we're on this particular morning. The princess was very tired. She sent her servant. So that's how that works. Next, in this process, you have to make 2 choices for slide number 3 and 2 choices for slide number 4. The 2 choices for slide number 3 will go here, number 5 and number 6. So slide number 3 was a large clap of lightning. So she might, on number 5, she might return back to her castle. So let's actually make that. Go to the insert tab at the top, word art, and then click on the one you want. Return to the castle. And you can press enter in the middle and it makes it a little more condensed. It's not so large. So then we're going to do this and we're hyperlinking to number 5. Right click, hyperlink number 5. So then I'm going to write myself a reminder. This is the return to the castle. Return to the castle slide. And then the other choice will be continue chasing the dog. So insert, word art, continue chasing the dog. We're going to scoot you down and we're going to hyperlink you to number 6. Right click, hyperlink number 6. We're going to call you continue chasing dog. Okay, so this is how you're going to keep yourself organized because it can get really, really complicated. Number 4, she met somebody with a kind smile. So one of the choices can be insert word art. Introduce herself to the girl. Scoot this over. We're going to hyperlink you to number 7. Highlight it, right-click it, hyperlink it. Number 7. And write yourself a note. This one is introduce her to the girl. And then this one, insert word art, go back to her bedroom, can be the other choice. Click and drag you down, highlight, right click, choose hyperlink, and we're going to go to number 8 now. And click OK. So now write yourself a note on number 8, go back to the bedroom. Okay, so then you're going to be writing the part of the story that happens here, and you're going to be writing the part of the story that happens here. I, in my opinion, would not hyperlink anymore after that, because think about it. If you did, you'd have 2 more slides to go for 8, 2 more choices, which means you have to write 2 more slides, 4 more for number 7, 6, 8. That's 8 more slides if you have put 2 choices on the bottom of each of these. Remember the skills you learned in previous lessons about PowerPoint about changing the background color. So let's do that real quick. We've got, you click the design tab at the top, and if you click this little drop down, you get to choose lots of choices. So you choose the one that you love. Oh, I like this one, the water droplet one. If you want the whole story to have the water droplet theme, you just simply click it, regular click. But if you only want the first slide that you're working on to have it, you're going to right click it and then click on apply to selected slides. Then you can choose a new color for the next one, right click it, apply to selected slides. But if you want to just pick one color, you just click on it like that. And every single slide changes to that kind. So also it's a good idea to maybe pick your slide color in the beginning, because look what happened. This is very unreadable. So be careful what you choose. Now, after that, remember, you also know how to add a picture. I use an internet browser to add a picture. Do that now. Bring that. Oh, I'm going to have to share my screen and show you my internet browser. There we go. Bam. Okay, here it is. So you open a new tab by doing that. And then you're going to search for something. You can search for princess, let's say. Okay. At the top, you're going to click images and then find the one you like. Oh, Disney princesses are the top selection. Who would have thought? Let's see. I want to find something not Disney. She's not Disney. Let's choose her. So you have to click on her. And then once you make her big like this, right click on her and copy image. Then you can go back to your PowerPoint and you can right click and choose one of these clipboards. This one normally works. She's huge, so we need to fix her. I'm click and drag down to where I want her, and then use the corner bubble to size her. Don't use these side bubbles. Corner bubble, you click on it and drag it down. And now she's smaller, okay? Just a little bit smaller. So that's how you add a picture. Now the transitions, remember, transitions are how the screens go from one slide to another. They're right here. They're one of the tabs. Uncovers, like uncovering from a book. So you click on a new slide and then you click on a new transition to make it change in different ways. And now let's take a peek to see. Slideshow from the beginning. Let's see if it works for you. Click, click. Oh wait, we're supposed to click on the hyperlinks. Goofball. Let's click chase the dog. Bam. So it does, it transitions kindly. The other one that you might want to play with is this button here called animations. Animations figures out how things come on the screen. So if you click on this picture here, it's got the bubbles all lit up so you know you have it. And then choose your animation. Grow and shrink. That's how she's going to come on the screen. She's going to grow and she's going to shrink. When you're done making your story with all the hyperlinks a bit of advice that I have is to test your hyperlinks. Come up here to the top, click slideshow and from the beginning, and actually go through and try each option to see if it actually links to what you want it to link to. It's challenging at first, but it's really fun, so I hope you enjoy this.